What's going on YouTube? In today's video, what we're doing is taking a look at the created class system. More specifically, we're taking a look at the Gunsmith. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about. I know it can be confusing if you guys are new to Call of Duty in general. But I mean, coming off of BO4 to MW, it's totally different. Like, I wouldn't expect anybody to understand what each attachment means or like how to decipher which ones are the best ones to run, right? So in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is giving you guys an idea on what each attachment does and just pretty much like the best ones to look for when it comes to like pros and cons, right? Because pretty much every attachment is different for each gun. So I can't necessarily tell you like, oh, this laser sight is going to be the best one. That's not possible because it's not for every gun. So it can't really be the best, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're going to be checking out. And I apologize if I do talk a little fast. I'm not used to this. My channel is built off of like live stream gameplays and playing battle royale, so I'm gonna try my best to help you guys out today. If you are new, make sure you subscribe, and just remember, in today's video, this is not a best class setup. It's only for me to help you guys decide what attachments to run, right? But in the future, I will be making best class setups for certain guns, so be on the lookout for that. So like I said, subscribe if you are new and like the video if it does help. All right, so I'm gonna take you guys to the beginning. So what you want to do is go to multiplayer, load in, go all the way down to private, go to custom, and then here is what you want to do. Just pick any gun. For this example, I'm gonna use the M4, right? So I'm gonna use the M4, no attachments, just plain Jane like this. All right, so what you want to do is go to game setup. I use docs, the map docs, just because I find it easier to compare my shots, and I'll show you guys what I mean. And then go to game rules and make this unlimited. Alright, y'all, so once we get into a match, what I want you to do is stand right here. So make sure you guys stand in like the same spot. Now just check out the recoil pattern. Now remember, this is no attachments, nothing on this gun. This is stock. Alright, so you see this gun has horizontal recoil, where it makes it go left to right, and it has vertical recoil, makes it shoot straight up, right? So remember, no attachments. So let's say we want to get rid of the vertical recoil, right? What you want to do is go here, go to Gunsmith. Now, go to muzzles. Look for pros that say recoil control. Recoil control for vertical recoil, right? Just keep looking through until you find those. I believe it's just these four that have it. So muzzle, barrel, underbarrel, and rear grip. I'm pretty sure that those all have pros in the recoil control section. So let's blow ourselves up and then start in with the new attachments. Alright, now let's take a look. So remember, that's the stock. Alright, so we're going to start off right here in the same spot. And then I'll show you guys my gun just to show you I'm not controlling anything. I'm just shooting. Alright. So with that being said, look at the difference. Just off of putting 4 attachments on. The big difference. But now just remember, look how slow you ADS now. Look how slow you move. That's like a negative, that's like a drawback to reducing your recoil, right? So if you go in here, it says aim down sight speed is minimized. Just remember, if you want to do like reduce recoil, you're gonna have reduced movement speed, right? So let's say we want to get rid of the horizontal recoil. So what we're going to do is take off all of these and then go back and look for attachments that say recoil stabilization. Yeah, it's not too many attachments that reduce the horizontal recoil. It's just 2 that I found. Alright, so what we're going to do is blow ourselves up and then shoot some more. And I'll show you guys the difference. Alright, so look, we're in the same spot. That's stock, no attachments. This one is reduced vertical recoil, and what we're about to test out is horizontal recoil. So once again, I'm gonna show you guys my controller. Alright, so now let's take a look. Obviously it reduces the horizontal recoil, but not by a lot. I would say that's like the first 10 to 15 shots before it starts to veer off to the right. Obviously you can't stop this gun from doing that weird thing where it veers off to the right. It does automatically. That's like coded into the game. But it's pretty much reduced though. Like, it looks a lot cleaner. Like, the bullets are more tighter than stock, right? So that's how you get rid of horizontal recoil. Now, what I was saying before about the movement speed and like ADS speed. Look at the difference when I specifically change everything to pros for aim down sight speed and stuff. Let's check that out really quick. Let's take this off. Let's get aim down sight speed, movement speed. I don't think these help at all for that. It doesn't, so we can take that off. Alright, so what you want to do is go to barrel, pick that. I'm just picking random ones that say improved ADS speed, and I'll show you guys what I mean after. Just give me a second really quick. Alright, so taking a look. Alright, now so taking a look at what I got. So I picked this because it has plus movement speed, plus aim down sight speed. We went down to this one, we got plus aim down sight speed. And if you guys don't know, aim down sight speed is this. How fast you go from here to here. Your movement speed is like how fast your gun readies up after. And your movement speed is how fast you move with the gun. And then the last one was aim down sight walking speed. I know some attachments have that. That's this. How fast you strafe. And then I believe there was one more. Let me check really quick. Sprint to fire speed. That one's important too. That's really key. So that is this. How fast you do that. How fast you go from running to shooting. That's pretty simple. Alright, now look at the difference. Like you move a lot faster. ADS speed is a lot faster, but now check out this. Since we did that, so once again, I'm not touching it, not touching the sticks or anything. It's a major difference because you're giving up recoil for movement, right? That is expected. So if you guys want to find like a happy balance between the two, I will be making like custom class setups for certain weapons. Like, it's hard for me to make a best class setup for the M4 because I don't run this gun. But if you guys want to try this at home, you can try it out with any gun you want. Just do everything I did in the video and then see what works best. Can we shoot birds? Oh my. So yeah, man, just remember, this is not like a best class setup. I'm just showing you guys what to look out for and what happens when you put on certain attachments. But like I said before, I will be making best class setups. If you guys want that, let me know down in the comments because I have no problem doing those. They're actually really easy for me to come up with. Yeah, man, in this video, I pretty much went over the most important pros and cons. So like I said, ADS speed, movement speed, sprint to fire speed, your recoil control. What else do we have? Recoil stabilization, and just stuff like that. Because certain pros and cons don't matter, like bullet velocity. So I mean, bullet velocity is important, but it's not like a deal breaker for me. I don't feel like it's that important. I don't think it takes priority over ADS speed or recoil. So yeah, man, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Just remember, in the future, I will be making class setups for guns that I actually run and I actually use. But if you guys have any recommendations for guns that you want me to use, let me know and I can set up class setups for them.